Now, if you've been coughing and sneezing for days, hope could be on the horizon. A scientific breakthrough could pave the way for new drugs to beat viruses. They've discovered that antibodies can fight viruses within human cells. Until now, they thought the immune defence only worked outside cells. But don't rush down to the chemist just yet. Here's our science correspondent, Tom Clarke.
Flu, the common cold, winter vomiting bugs, not to mention life-threatening dehydration and fever. We've got viruses to thank for all of them. There are vaccines against a few, but scientists have long believed once viruses get inside the body, they're almost impossible to stop. It's because they invade our own cells where they can hide from the immune system. But researchers in this Cambridge lab have turned that wisdom on its head, and in so doing may have opened up a whole new front in medicine's war against viruses.
Normally we assumed that once a cell's infected, that's game over for the immune system. But what we've discovered is essentially a sort of last line of defense for the immune system to kill off the virus before it takes over the cell. And this happens quite quickly, so it happens within 1-2 hours of the virus entering the cell.
Leo James and his colleagues have discovered that antibodies we make against viruses, the Y-shaped yellow molecules in this animation, stay stuck to the invaders after they enter our cells. Then another molecule called TRIM21, shown in blue, helps guide the virus to our cell's waste disposal unit that chews it to pieces. Most drugs we take when we've got a cold or flu only treat the symptoms of these viral infections. And for more deadly viral diseases that kill twice as many people in the world each year as cancer, treatments are few indeed. The discovery that cells can fight viruses themselves may help.
It gives us entirely new strategies for making new types of antiviral drug that we just weren't thinking about making before. So the kinds of antiviral drugs we'd be thinking of would be to boost this natural system of immunity to sort of work alongside.
The process has only been studied in cells grown in the lab, not living people, and the team here has already found it won't work against some dangerous viruses like HIV. Any cures are a long way off.
It certainly adds to what we know about how the immune system recognises viruses, but I think we have to remember that this is based on cell culture. We really need to work out what's happening in life before we can tell how much of an important mechanism this is.
Even if scientists can exploit the discovery to boost our defences against viruses, it might not cure the common cold. Famous among viruses for constantly mutating, even a souped-up immune system might not catch a cold before you do.